the baggage of King Joseph, after the Battle of Vittoria, fell into my hands, after having been plundered by the soldiers. This may be done either now or hereafter. From the cursory view which I took of them, the latter did not appear to me to be anything remarkable. And much injury done to and destruction of property. And I thought more of the prints and drawings. All of the Italian school, which induced me to believe that the whole collection was robbed in Italy rather than in Spain. It is my opinion that these secret informants, who will not and possibly dare not come forward with their information, do more harm than good. Making the most energetic and as if the king's palaces have been robbed of pictures, it is not improbable that some of his may be among them. And I am desirous of restoring them to His Majesty. I shall be much obliged to you if you will mention the subject to Don Juan Luyando and tell him that I request that a person may be fixed upon to go to London to see them. And to fix upon those belonging to His Majesty. In the meantime, the best of them are in the hands of persons who are putting them to rights. Which is an expense necessary for their preservation, whether they belong to His Majesty or not. It is my duty to go to Walmer and to Dover, and I am not to be prevented from doing so either by threats of insult or injury. It is his duty to protect all His Majesty's subjects. Particularly those acting under the King's authority. There is a perpetual gossip going on in the public houses upon all sorts of plans of mischief. which they give information? I intended to be at Walmer this night. I shall, therefore, set off tomorrow morning. And I hope to arrive early in the day. These occurrences at Paris and Brussels afford us an instructive lesson in more ways than one. But a letter I sent to announce my arrival did not go. And they are accused of every fault of which men in such stations can be deemed guilty. Yet, whoever heard of a mob in possession for 3 days of a town of England? But we never failed to find the justice of the peace faithful to his trust. The most moderate that circumstances will permit. At Brussels, there was no public cause for complaint. The troops were in sufficient numbers, faithful and ready to perform their duty. There was not one who would come forward and put himself at their head. What I always do upon these cases is to give information to the magistrate. To prevent the disgraceful outrages committed in these Journées Glorieuses. But of all the paid magistrates at Brussels, but at the same time the most effectual and successful exertions to put an end to the mischief. No grievance of any description. And I found among it an imperial containing prints, drawings, and pictures. Is it quite certain that these informants do not suggest the very plans There are certainly not among them any of the 5 pictures which I saw in Madrid by Raphael and others. I sent them to England, and having desired that they should be put to rights, and those cleaned which required it, I have found that there are among them much finer pitches than I conceived there were. We have mobs, we have riots, we have broken windows and broken heads. When I shall return to England, as may be most expedient. Every mistake which may be made is exaggerated, and even to take precautions for their protection if necessary. Our radical press teems with abuse of our unpaid magistracy. I suspect that those who will attack me on the road will come rather the worst out of the contest, if there should be one.